You can outsmart up to 10 pounds of body fat in just 3 weeks with the 21-day Fat Cell Cleanse Nutrition Program. And if you'd like free copies of all the program files, email me, scott@infinityfitness.com, and I will send you those files, and I'll be happy to answer your questions to support your success. Join the success of tens of thousands of people over the last 10 years who have used the 21-day Fat Cell Cleanse Nutrition Program to outsmart up to 10 pounds of body fat in just 3 weeks. And if you need to lose more than 10 pounds of body fat, we've got you covered. You can use the 88-day burn cycle, which is the 21-day fat cell cleanse followed by the day 22 carb load, and repeat that cycle 4 times for a total of 88 days to peak metabolic and hormonal momentum. The program was designed by Dr. Serrano MD and myself, Scott Mendelson, to be highly advanced yet very simple to execute. We've made many refinements to the program over the last several years based on client feedback, and it's highly effective. You can use this program following a wild holiday season or anytime during the year to maximize your rates of body fat loss. The program includes multiple strategies to improve your rates of fat burning, including flexible fasting, caloric cycling, macronutrient cycling, and so much more. And understand, this program can be very enjoyable. You're gonna have high levels of daily energy and a great quality of life. You're gonna lose body fat quickly, but also you're gonna lose it in a way that's sustainable over time. Not only is the nutrition plan sustainable, but when you do reach your target level of low body fat, you're going to be able to sustain those levels of low body fat because you've done things the right way without stalling progress in terms of your metabolism and without screwing up many hormonal factors that govern fat burning. So again, if you'd like free copies of all the program files that include sample days of eating, email me, scott@infinityfitness.com, and I'll send it to you and I'll answer your questions. So let's take a look at some food choices right here and now to give you some idea what a typical day looks like with a 21-day fat cell cleanse. So remember, 1 day a week we use a high calorie day, and I'm going to explain that in a moment in one of the videos in this playlist, but the high calorie day is very important. It includes good food sources. It's not, a cheat meal to give yourself an excuse to eat whatever you want, but it's very important to cycle the amount of food that you're eating so you don't stall out metabolism. But on a base day, what I recommend people do is fast from the period following dinner all the way up until lunch the next day, and they're going to replace their breakfast with the 100% MR muscle synthesis powder and the Fat Reduce FBO5 daytime formula to get the body into a rapid rate of fat burning. And these actually work to enhance fat burning during a fasted state. So your meals are going to be a little bit larger in nature because you're going to use lunch and dinner primarily. You want to use lunch at, let's say, noon, 1 o'clock, and dinner sometime earlier, 6, 7 o'clock, kind of thing. And it's best to train in the late afternoon, but we also have adjustments that you can make if you want to train first thing in the morning. So first and foremost, you want to eliminate refined foods and base your meals on high protein, high dietary fats, without canola oil, without soybean oil, without things fried in corn oil or trans fats or preservatives. And understand that most people watching this video have their fat cells all screwed up. They just don't know it. The unfortunate reality is the modern food supply has screwed up your fat cells. And what happens? Billions of your fat cells are not working well. They're actually expanding. And guess what? That means you have a lot bigger of a fat storage warehouse. And it's unfortunate, but it's not your fault. But one of the things we're looking to do with a 21-day fat cell cleanse is cleanse billions of fat cells, not only so that you can lose body fat quickly, but you can keep those body fat levels low over the long term. And the alpha mega M3 has a scientifically engineered ratio of essential fats Dr. Serrano MD developed to help people lower levels of body fat, and one of the mechanisms is cleansing billions of fat cells. Understand, we're born with billions of fat cells. We can't get rid of the ones that we have, but we can gain more by eating the wrong things, such as foods fried in corn oil, your fried chicken, your chicken tenders, your French fries. But also there's a lot of things like soybean oil and canola oil hidden in a lot of foods and salad dressings and so forth. They also screw up your fat cell function. And guess what? When the fat cells don't work well, they're much more likely to store fat instead of burn it. They don't communicate well, they don't function well, and that's how we get fatter. So we can eliminate those bad food choices and use 4-alpha mega M3 twice a day with meals that give cells all the ratios of essential fats they want. They kick out the larger bad stuff we burned as fuel, and then those cells collectively shrink in size. And that's an important way, again, that we lose body fat quickly, but also a very vital way that we keep body fat levels low over the long term. Because when we satisfy billions of fat cells with the alpha, omega, M3 essential fats, then guess what? They're a lot less likely to absorb bad things, even when your food choices are far less than perfect.